Did you know that making just one small positive change in your daily routine can actually boost your overall life satisfaction by up to 25% in just 1 month? Sounds hard to believe, right? Well, today I'm taking on the challenge of transforming life in just 30 days with 7 powerful self improvement tips that anyone can follow. Self improvement isn't about being perfect, it's about making progress. If you've ever felt stuck, unmotivated, or lost, then these tips are your starting point. Each one is simple, actionable, and powerful enough to shift the way you think, feel, and live in just 30 days. Here's the truth: most people want to change, but very few actually do. And it's not because they can't, it's because they either wait for the right time, they don't know where to begin, or they quit after the first week. That's why I've broken this down into 7 powerful yet practical tips. You can start them right away, and the best part is you won't feel overwhelmed. Tip 1: Morning routine reset. What if I told you the first 10 minutes of your day actually decide how productive the next 10 hours will be? Start your mornings with intention, whether that's journaling, stretching, or simply drinking water before touching your phone. Do this for 30 days and you'll notice how much calmer and focused you become. Tip 2: Practice the 2-minute rule. Ever notice how small tasks pile up until they feel like mountains? The 2-minute rule says if something takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. It may sound tiny, but after 30 days, you'll have cleared so much mental clutter, it's like unlocking hidden energy. Tip 3: Digital detox hour. Imagine how different your life would be if you reduced your screen time by just 1 hour a day. What could you do with that extra time? Replace just 1 hour of scrolling with reading, learning, or exercising. That's 30 extra hours of growth in a single month, basically like gaining back an entire day of your life. Tip 4: Gratitude journaling. Here's a secret: people who practice gratitude are 25% happier and sleep better. Each night, write down 3 things you're grateful for. It rewires your brain to focus on abundance instead of problems. And in 30 days, you'll notice your mood and resilience skyrocketing. Tip 5: Learn something new daily. Knowledge compounds just like money. Imagine where you'd be if you learned one new thing every single day for a month. It could be a new word, a skill, or a concept. By the end of 30 days, you won't just feel smarter, you'll have expanded your thinking in ways you didn't expect. Tip 6: The power of small wins. Big goals fail not because they're impossible, but because people ignore the power of small wins. Set micro goals like finishing 5 push ups, reading 2 pages, or making your bed. Small wins fuel momentum, and momentum fuels transformation. Tip 7: Reflect and adjust weekly. The fastest way to fail at self improvement: never checking if you're actually improving. Every week, review what's working and what isn't. Adjust, don't quit. By day 30, you'll be surprised at how these small adjustments compound into a whole new lifestyle. I know these tips work because I've seen them change lives. Take the story of a college student I read about. He applied just 3 of these tips: gratitude journaling, a daily digital detox, and focusing on small wins. In 30 days, he went from feeling anxious and overwhelmed to being more confident and disciplined than ever before. That's the power of consistent, tiny actions. So, there you have it: 7 self improvement tips that can transform your life in just 30 days. Remember, progress is built daily, not overnight. Now, I want to hear from you: which of these 7 tips will you start today? Let me know in the comments. And if you're serious about improving yourself, check out my other video on self improvement strategies. Trust me, it'll give you the boost you're looking for.